Jefferson Davis, who was president of the Confederacy. This is one of the reenactments we're going to come up with here in just a little short time. The North versus the South. On the way, the people here was a stopping point to prevent them from moving on to Saltport.
Yeah, my name is Ronnie Meade, Castlewood, Virginia. I do captain of the 1st Virginia Cavalry Company D. We're based out of Abingdon, Virginia, and we have a good representation here at Middle Creek. This is an actual historic battlefield. There was a small battle here, some casualties on both sides. I don't know all the history here since I don't really live here, but this is a good reenactment. People over here treat us real good. That's the reason we keep coming back year after year. And so basically, I guess I belong to the Sons of Confederate Veterans. My great-grandfather served in the 22nd Virginia Cavalry, Company A, and served throughout the war until near the end of the war. And he's one of the ones that in the winter of 1864, he decided to go home. So he went home and was not at Appomattox. But anyhow, I still celebrate his service to his country, and that's what I represent, and that's what we're here for. Reenacting is a hobby. It's not a cheap hobby, but it's an enjoyable hobby, and I would recommend it to anyone that likes to handle weapons and study history. There's all sorts of books and everything that you can read on the war between the states.
I'm Colonel Whitt, and I write books. I've written 12 books, and I do know the history of Middle Creek. Anyway, one of my ancestors was in the 29th Virginia, and they participated here. And it was a very cold January day when they had their battle. Colonel Garfield prevailed because the Confederates were already worn down, starving, freezing to death. They fired their cannonballs and they wouldn't explode, so they just backed out and headed back to Virginia, so they counted that as a big victory for the North.
Now, if you'd love to enjoy us now for all the activity that will follow.
We were young and bound for glory, itching for a fight like you, bringing hell and purgatory to the boys who wore the blue. And I thought I'd seen it all, till the day night wouldn't fall. Oh, how the sun did blaze, wouldn't go down for days. I got shot and lost my rifle when the first wave hit the rise, and the guns rolled out like thunder, and the black smoke burned my eyes. And I watched it all unfold, just the way the Bible told. Joshua's endless day, keeping the night at bay. And the soldiers kept a-coming till the ground looked like the sea, of blue and gray. And I watched them from a distance, wondering if I would have fought or run away. The day the sun stood still, how they beat the bloody drums, and the seconds moved like hours, but the sunset never comes. And the cannon shake the ground, and the bullets test your will. Even shadows find no cover on that God-forsaken hill. The day the sun stood still, I watched them lean their shoulders to the fearful hail of lead, and I prayed for night to save us, and I cried and bowed my head. But the sun just kept creeping across a cold, indifferent sky, casting a deadly glow on all the men below. All the hours in